Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park West. Happy Sunday. Thank you for joining us. We have 11 races on today's card. It's a beautiful afternoon here in South Florida. Let's check out the track and weather conditions.
The main track is fast and the turf is firm. It's a sunny and clear day here at Gulfstream Park West with highs in the low 80s. Race number 1 is 5 furlongs on the turf. It's an $8,000 claiming event for fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3 races. Scratch the number 8, the main track only, Princess Knoll.
And they're off at Gulfstream Park West. A Square to Spare has speed. Kiss the Crown, Luna Lunita, and Lady Greatness down on the inside. 4 across the track. Speed Brigade is on. Lady Greatness now puts ahead in front. Now extends up by a length. A Square to Spare in second. Luna Lunita in third. Kiss the Crown takes off of the pace now in fourth. Star Miley's trying to move up. Southern and Sassy second to last. And the trailer is That's a Myth. They move into the far turn. Lady Greatness with the speed. It's Lady Greatness up by a length and a half. A Square to Spare is going to tip off the hedge. Going to come after that pace setter. Luna Lunita still in third. Kiss the Crown is trying to make up some ground from fourth. Star Miley, Southern and Sassy. The trailer, That's a Myth. Top of the lane. Lady Greatness opens up the gap. And here comes a Square to Spare down at the hedge on the inside. Lady Greatness is still up by a half length. A Square to Spare is now rolling down the inside. Kiss the Crown now has room. Here comes Kiss the Crown with the run. Lady Greatness holds on for a final 16th. Kiss the Crown is getting there up on the outside. Lady Greatness, Kiss the Crown, Lady Greatness, Kiss the Crown, Lady Greatness by a half length. Kiss the Crown for second, a Square to Spare third. Photo for fourth between Luna Lunita and Southern and Sassy.
It's an upset in the first race. Wire to wire went the number 1, Lady Greatness, ridden by Juan Diaz, trained by David Rakoff, and owned by Golden Age Stable. Paid $13.80 to win. Race number 2 is 5.5 furlongs on the main track. It's a $16,000 maiden claiming race for the 2-year-old fillies. We'll see 7 go to post.
And they're off. Hopping in the air at the start was Appealing Lalabella. Rethink Me has speed. West Coast Miss is trying to get up there with Duchess Abbey at the rail, 40 knots, but it's Rethink Me who's quickest. 40 knots right there in second. West Coast Miss now finds stride up on the outside, takes third. Mama Tries is 4 wide, is trying to move up from fourth. Duchess Abbey in behind that. Appealing Lalabella is wide, second to last in the trailer, Bawalridge. 4 furlongs left to go. Rethink Me still up by a length. It's Rethink Me with Mama Tries now moving up from second, and here comes Mama Tries right up to her nose, and Mama Tries is going to challenge for the lead. 40 knots, looks to have run, is going to need a way through, is in third, is looking for a seam. Also dropping back there was West Coast Miss, who's trying to re-rally, going to swing out wider. Appealing Lalabella and Bawalridge are closing. Less than a quarter mile to go. Rethink Me. Will the gap open up for 40 knots? 40 knots tries to come through. Mama Tries up on the outside. West Coast Miss has got to do better. Appealing Lalabella and also Bawalridge is closing. A furlong left to go. Rethink Me with the lead. Now West Coast Miss is finding stride, and here comes West Coast Miss up on the outside of Mama Tries. West Coast Miss is getting there, and now West Coast Miss asserts, and it's going to be the homebred for Gary and Mary West. West Coast Miss to win. Rethink Me for second. Mama Tries third. Appealing Lalabella and Bawalridge.
Number 5, a first-time starter. Delivered as the favorite for trainer Jason Service. Closed on the outside to win under jockey Alvin Jimenez and owned by Gary and Mary West. Paid $4.20 to win.
The Pegasus World Cup Invitational is January 27th at Gulfstream Park, and that weekend we have something new, the Pegasus World Cup Betting Championship. I'm lucky to be joined up by 2 guys who will be playing in this tournament, including
Ray Arsenault, defending NEC champion.
And
Hi, Acacia. I'm Ross Gallo. I'm a 13-time NHC qualifier and also a member of the NTRA Players Committee.
we're so excited for it. Join us here at Gulfstream Park. $500,000 expected pool, no entry fee if played on site. This is for the players.
The third race today is 7.5 furlongs on the turf, a $10,000 maiden claiming race for 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch the 3, No Biz Wind.
And they're off. Step slow for He Makes Girls Smile. Golani breaks well in the red cap. Cincinnati from the outside. Also in the mix is Lemonade Joe. It's going to be Cincinnati to assert, and Cincinnati will take the lead. Lemonade Joe in second. Golani tightly at the hedge in third. Cousin Tino trying to drop down from the outside is alone in fourth. Further back to Knight Errant outside of Salute and Serve. He Makes Girls Smile is second to last in the trailer. GT's Grammy. Golani now presses on, and Golani takes the lead, is up by 3/4 of a length. Cincinnati right there in second. Lemonade Joe drops off the pace in third. Cousin Tino, good trip from fourth. Gap of 4. Back to Salute and Serve, who's inside of Knight Errant. He Makes Girls Smile, and the trailer still GT's Grammy. No easy leads for Golani on the inside of Cincinnati, and here comes Cousin Tino pressing 3 wide, and Cousin Tino is coming to challenge for the lead. Cincinnati lets it out a notch. Battle on the front end. It's Cincinnati and now Golani. They've kicked on again. Cousin Tino drops back again in third. Lemonade Joe just got passed by Knight Errant, who starts to progress and build some momentum. He Makes Girls Smile is towards the back. Salute and Serve just past that runner, and GT's Grammy still the trailer. Into that far turn, Golani lets it out a notch, has taken the pace pressure, but Golani has more. Cincinnati's dropping back. Knight Errant looks to present a challenge. Cousin Tino dropping back. Golani at the top of the lane, but here comes Knight Errant coming after that pace setter. Cousin Tino down to the inside. Also Salute and Serve. Cincinnati trying to hang in there. Golani needs another furlong, but here's Knight Errant catching with every stride up on the outside. Knight Errant now puts a nose in front. Golani back to second. Golani trying to fight on. Knight Errant kicks clear. Oh, a bad stumble there for Golani. Loses the rider. It's going to be Knight Errant to win. Cousin Tino for second. Cincinnati finished third, close for fourth.
The number 7 Knight Errant was the winner under jockey Nicky Figueroa. Survived the inquiry after clipping heels with the number 2 Golani. Both Golani and his rider Luis Castillo were okay, and the winner does stay up with the number 7 Knight Errant. This one trained by Nick Zito and owned by Masarosa. Paid $5.60 to win. Race number 4 today is 1 mile on the main track, a $6,250 claiming race for 3-year-olds and upward. No scratches or jockey changes to report.
And they're off. Step slow for Fletcher is Golden. Hustled out of the gate is Abtal, and Abtal clearly the leader clears off and is up by a length. Back to second, All Hundreds up on the outside as Banco Dinero trying to apply some pressure. Gets tight there for Turncoat, who's at the rail in fourth. Out wider, Sambrook Edge. The 2 at the back are Life's Reward and Fletcher is Golden. It's all Abtal right now. Misael Jaramillo clears off by a length and a half. Banco Dinero in second. Dropping off the pace was All Hundreds. Now takes fourth. Gets passed by Sambrook Edge, who moves into third. Further outside, Life's Reward is now challenging for the 4th position as All Hundreds is now back to 5th. The 2 trailers, Turncoat and Fletcher is Golden. Abtal has the lead, and it's all Abtal right now. The 1 to catch and still up by a length and a half. Banco Dinero continues to be in second. Sambrook Edge is wide. Life's Reward is even wider. In fourth, trying to progress. All Hundreds is trying to keep up. Just got passed by Turncoat, and the trailer Fletcher is Golden. Less than a half mile to go. It's all Abtal right now. Still the 1 to catch, and Abtal doing it nicely on the front end. Lets it out a notch. Banco Dinero continues to be in second. Sambrook Edge is coming 3 wide. Life's Reward is 4 wide. Turncoat tries to make up some ground with All Hundreds. Fletcher is Golden, continues to be the trailer. Abtal has the lead with a 1/4 mile left to go. Abtal kicks on, is up by 2. Sambrook Edge, Banco Dinero, Life's Reward all closing in. Turncoat looks for some room. Also running on All Hundreds. Fletcher is Golden still at the back. Top of the stretch, Abtal has the lead. How much does Abtal have left? With an 1/8 of a mile to go, it's Abtal now kicking clear, is up by 2. Banco Dinero trying to hang on for second. Sambrook Edge, late run from Life's Reward, but it is all Abtal. Leading rider Misael Jaramillo doing it wire to wire. Banco Dinero for second. Sambrook Edge third. Close for fourth, Turncoat and Life's Reward.
Number 2, Abtal wired the field under jockey Misael Jaramillo, trained by Elizabeth Dobles and owned by Imaginary Stables. Paid $5.60 to win. Race number 5 is 7.5 furlongs on the turf, a $25,000 down to $20,000 claiming race for 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch the main track only's number 9, Scam, and number 10, Master Blender.
Then they're off. Fast Fire breaks well. Il Ferone down to the inside. Imperial Warrior has speed. Up from the outside, here comes Tale of Fancy. Contested lead early on. It's going to be Tale of Fancy now to put ahead in front. Imperial Warrior at the hedge in second. Now challenges for that lead again as they move into that first turn. The Grays, Salt Mine, finds a good spot in third, dropped down from the outside. Il Ferone's in fourth. In behind that runner is Semblance of Order, who sits in fifth, 4 lengths off the leaders. Fast Fire is towards the back with Frontline Page in the trailer. Hangry. They move to the backstretch. Pace duel on the front end now. Imperial Warriors inside of Tail of Fancy. Those two speed off together. Good trip for Salt Mine. Salt Mine gets a good spot. Is 3 lengths in behind those dueling pace setters. Il Ferone is moving up from 4th. Semblance of Order is in 5th. 3 more. Back to Fast Fire. Frontline Page. And the trailer continues to be Hangry. Less than a half mile to go. Imperial Warrior, Tail of Fancy. Those two continue to go at it on the front end. Watching that action is Salt Mine. When is Salt Mine going to get the cue from 3rd? Now moving up is within 2.5 lengths of those leaders. Il Ferone, Semblance of Order, all running on. Frontline Page getting a little tight there for Frontline Page. Fast Fire's trying to launch from the back. Less than a quarter mile to go. Imperial Warrior, Tail of Fancy, and now a 3-wide move from Salt Mine. Salt Mine coming after those pace setters. Tail of Fancy has the lead. Here's Salt Mine up on the outside. Frontline Page also has some room now, and here comes Frontline Page. Tail of Fancy is tenacious on the front end. It's still Tail of Fancy holding them all off. Salt Mine, Frontline Page with a late move. Tail of Fancy, Frontline Page, Tail of Fancy with a big effort. Frontline Page for 2nd, Salt Mine 3rd, Semblance of Order finish 4th.
The speed of the speed, the number 5, Tail of Fancy, held on to win. Ridden by Abby Medina, trained by Bobby DeBona, and owned by Robert Murray. Paid $4.60.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
Race number 6 is a $12,500 maiden claiming race for the 2-year-old fillies. 8 fillies will go to the starting gate.
And they're off. Good start for Duchess of Sparkle, who has the speed up on the outside. Sammy Senorita. Celtic Queen also has some speed. Going to try and get up there with the leader. Further back in 4th, Perspective Moment. Down to the inside, Inspire Me. That one's followed by Everyday Ice, Elastica, and the trailer, La Nina de Patpa. Out of the chute, hook up with the main track. It's Celtic Queen with the lead. Celtic Queen. Now Perspective Moment from the outside has dropped inside of Celtic Queen. Now challenges for the lead. They're now nose and nose on the front end. Duchess of Sparkle, Sammy Senorita out wide trying to take away 3rd. Inspire Me's in 5th. 2 lengths off the leader. Moving up on the outside is La Nina de Papa. Towards the back is Everyday Ice and the trailer, Elastica. Less than 4 furlongs to go. Perspective Moments taking the lead. Dropping back was Celtic Queen. Now cannot keep up with that pace. Here comes Sammy Senorita. Now launching up on the outside, takes 2nd. Duchess of Sparkle is in the mix as well. It continues to be Perspective Moment with the lead, but for how long? Duchess of Sparkle, Sammy Senorita. La Nina de Papa is closing in with Inspire Me. Sammy Senorita is now taking the lead with a quarter mile to go. It's Sammy Senorita up on the outside. Duchess of Sparkle in between runners. Perspective Moment down at the rail. Inspire Me is trying to build some momentum, as well as Elastica. It's Sammy Senorita now kicking clear, and Sammy Senorita has 2 lengths to work with. Elastica is maybe running up into the exact. Duchess of Sparkle trying to hang on to that spot, but it's going to be Sammy's Senorita to get the job done and break the maiden in race 6. Elastica for 2nd. Duchess of Sparkle. Inspire Me got close for 5th between Perspective Moment and Everyday Ice.
Number 8, Sammy Senorita made her first dirt start a winning one. As we kick off the Rainbow 6, this one ridden by Marcos Meneses, trained by Dave Fox, and owned by Pinnacle Racing, LLC. Paid $16.20 to win. Race number 7 is 7.5 furlongs on the turf, an $8,000 claiming race for fillies and mares 3-year-olds and upward, which have never won 2 races. Scratch the 4 Perfect Patty, the 13 Holiday Laughter, and the 14 Miss Biandetti Ray.
And they're off. Broken a good line. Little Baby Bella has speed. Proud Legacy up there with the leaders. Now from the outside, Hold That Kitten wants a piece of the action as well. It's going to be Proud Legacy, a nose in front. Hold That Kitten. Good job to drop down from the outside. Now takes second. Little Baby Bella, ground saving trip in third. Outside of that is Don't Believe Watch in fourth. Further back, Moxie now takes fifth. Melody Croon is in sixth. 5 cents please in seventh, followed by Federica, Taco Wayne Shot. The two trailers, Earhart and Soft and Silent. Working to the backstretch, Proud Legacy. Mild pace pressure up on the outside from Hold That Kitten. Here's an early move from Melody Croon, and Melody Croon wants to get up there with the leader. Is now 3 wide, takes third. Little Baby Bella, ground saving trip, continues to be in fourth. Don't Believe Watch on the outside in fifth. 5 cents please, unhurried right now. About mid-pack, Moxie, Taco Wayne Shot, Federica, Earhart, and the trailer, Soft and Silent. Less than a half mile to go. Proud Legacy kicks for home, and Proud Legacy is still up by a length, trying to get away from Hold That Kitten, who's been right there. Little Baby Bella still waiting patiently in third. Don't Believe Watch now coming out around Little Baby Bella. Those two are going to be 3 and 4 wide coming after the leaders. Melody Croon starts to stall a bit with less than a quarter mile to go. Proud Legacy kicks for home. Hold That Kitten right to her outside in second. Little Baby Bella's got to do better than that. Don't Believe Watch out wider. Hold That Kitten's now put a nose in front. Proud Legacy is tenacious on the inside. They've been 1-2 the whole way around the track. And Hold That Kitten, let's go. And Hold That Kitten's going to win. Marcos Meneses, 2 on the day. Proud Legacy finished second. Little Baby Bella, Don't Believe Watch, and Federica.
In off the AE list, the number 12, Hold That Kitten, got the win, making it 2 in a row for jockey Marcos Meneses. This one trained by Daniel Gazeter and owned by WSB Investments. Race number 8 is 6 furlongs on the main track, a $6,250 claiming race for 3-year-olds and upward, which have never won 3 races.
And they're off. Journey's End flew out of the gate. Favorite out in front. That's Artie's Boy has speed. Going to take it to the favorite. Now That's Artie's Boy puts a neck in front. Journey's End going to let that leader press on. Hopetown is in the mix. Out wide are Private Journal. At the rail, Wise Warrior is in the 5th position. In between runners is Grand Venezuelan. Further outside, Bonnie Boy Hunter. Horse spotter Carl is trying to move up. Towards the back is Annie's Big Boy and Bull E. Winkle. 4 furlongs left to go. That's Artie's Boy has the lead. Journey's End right to the outside in second. Private Journal in third. Hopetown trying to move up from 4th. Bonnie Boy Hunter is out wider in 5th. Wise Warrior gets tight there for Wise Warrior. Horse spotter Carl is trying to make up some ground with Bull E. Winkle. They speed towards the quarter-mile pole. That's Artie's Boy and Journey's End. Journey's End now puts a nose in front. The run is coming from Bonnie Boy Hunter. The gray is moving up from 3rd, is coming after those leaders. Journey's End has the lead at the top of the stretch. That's Artie's Boy is tenacious on the inside. Bonnie Boy Hunter continues to close up on the outside. Journey's End has a furlong left to go. Is going to have to hold off Bonnie Boy Hunter, who continues to make strides up on the outside. Journey's End, and Bonnie Boy Hunter now puts a nose in front, and it's going to be Bonnie Boy Hunter to win. Journey's End for second. Late run there from Annie's Big Boy, Bull E. Winkle, and That's Artie's Boy.
Number 10, Bonnie Boy Hunter ran down the favorite under jockey Luca Panici, trained by Mickey Kroger and owned by Mary Hunter and Maurice Miller, LLC. Paid $14.40 to win. The 9th race today is 5 furlongs on the turf, a maiden special weight for the 2-year-olds. Scratch the main track onlys, number 10, He's True Brew, and the 11, Risk to Riches.
And they're off. Slow start for Window Table. Fast start from the outside by To The Hilt. Giant Dilemma's got speed. Shanghai Nude is up there with the leaders as well. Out wide are 2 Ways. At the hedge, there's Eye of a Jedi. To the outside is SCOTUS Care. New Atlas trying to move up. Window Table. And the trailer at the back of the field is El Commendatore. They move towards the far turn. To The Hilt has the lead. Giant Dilemma in second. 2 Ways out wider in third. Shanghai Noon waiting for the cue is moving up from 4th. In behind that comes SCOTUS Care, Eye of a Jedi, New Atlas, Window Table, and El Commendatore is the trailer. Less than a quarter mile to go. To The Hilt has the lead. To The Hilt trying to hold off Giant Dilemma. Here comes Shanghai Noon. Now tips outside, and Shanghai Noon's coming after those leaders. It's To The Hilt with the lead. Giant Dilemma in between runners, and an oncoming Shanghai Noon is 3 wide. To The Hilt is game on the inside. Giant Dilemma trying to put a nose in front. Shanghai Noon 3 across the track. Shanghai Noon with a burst to win. Giant Dilemma for second. To The Hilt third. Eye of a Jedi and SCOTUS Care.
Number 4, Shanghai Noon. The first-time starter Ford trainer Mark Cassie got up just in time, ridden by Tyler Gaffleone, and owned by Gary Barber and Kinsman Stable. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back with the late double.
I'm Javier Castellano.
I am Joel Rosario.
I'm John Velasquez. For the first time ever, the Clásico del Caribe will be at Gulfstream Park. Entertainment, special events, and the best horses from Latin America and the Caribbean. Right here in South Florida.
Right here in South Florida. It's a thriller, it's a popular, it's an international, the Clásico del Caribe. It's coming to Gulfstream Park.
The Clásico del Caribe is coming to Gulfstream Park on December 9th.
I'll be there. Will you?
Crossing the finish line for the last time can mean an uncertain future for many horses. Recognizing the need for a dignified retirement, the racing industry has made racehorse aftercare a top priority. In partnership with Gulfstream Park and the Florida Horsemen's Association, Florida Track provides retraining and adoption services for retired racehorses. Thanks to their efforts, the end of a racing career can signal the beginning of a new career. In show jumping, trail riding, police work, even therapy for children and veterans. However, good intentions do not come without cost. As a nonprofit organization, Florida Track relies on tax-deductible donations and volunteers to help pay for feed, training, housing, and veterinary care. To find out how you can help, contact Florida Track today. Your support will go a long way towards a new beginning.
Race number 10 is 6 furlongs on the main track, and allowance optional claiming for state-bred fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward.
Fine. All set. And they're off. Jay's Indian Charm breaks well, has speed. Kokiva Koa right there in second. Up on the outside, Sarah the Queen Bee is in third. Inside of that runner is Dr. Cotton Jen. Flora Fantasy's in fifth, 3 lengths off the leader. Now moving past that rival is Italian Smile. Towards the back, Mighty Patient, and the trailer, Hello, Juliet. Less than 4 furlongs to go, and it continues to be Jay's Indian Charm with the lead. Kokiva Koa, Sarah the Queen Bee, 3 wide. Italian Smiles trying to build momentum from fourth. Dr. Cotton Jen trying to keep up. Mighty Patient is towards the back of the field with Hello Juliet. And now the trailer, Flora Fantasy, as they move into that far turn. Jay's Indian Charm, the one to catch. Kokiva Koa and Sarah the Queen Bee. They're coming after her from second and third. Italian Smile continues to try and progress. Dropping back there was Dr. Cotton Jen. Mighty Patient with a lot of ground to make up. Less than a quarter mile to go. Jay's Indian Charm continues to lead and kicks for home. Kokiva Koa is trying to make up the ground. Sarah the Queen Bee, but Jay's Indian Charm has more, has an eighth of a mile to go and is still up by 2. Sarah the Queen Bee is starting to grind away and get up on the outside. It's Jay's Indian Charm trying to hold off Sarah the Queen Bee. It's going to be Jay's Indian Charm to get the job done. Jay's Indian Charm wins. Sarah the Queen Bee for second. Flora Fantasy ran on for third, and Mighty Patient for fourth.
Number 5, Jay's Indian Charm, shipping into South Florida, got the win with that early speed. Ridden to victory by Ronnie Allen Jr., trained by Maria Bowersock and owned by Janice K. Maitland. Paid $16 to win. The 11th and final race today is 1 mile on the turf. It's an $8,000 claiming race for 3-year-olds and upward, which have never won 3 races. Scratch 11, 13, 14, and 15, and note that the 12 perp will get in and run.
And they're off. Disco Man breaks well, so does Patrick Joseph. Ganesh is in the mix. Our Cat Daddy has some speed. Disco Man down to the inside. Our Cat Daddy trying to cross over, now challenges and takes the lead. It's Our Cat Daddy on the front end. Disco Man in second. Patrick Joseph in third. Perp is out wider in fourth. In behind those runners is Animal Trick. In tightly between runners is Fried Baloney. Now takes the 6th position. Got real tight there for On Cruise Control. Just had to step on the brakes, and On Cruise Control, tough to handle, is back in 7th. And behind that, Ganesh, Mad Patriot, Campaigners Gold. And far back right now to the trailer, Bolente. Our Cat Daddy has the lead. It's Our Cat Daddy up by 3/4 of a length. Perp up on the outside. Now getting some room. Here's Fried Baloney, and Fried Baloney's making an early move, is coming after the leaders. Animal Trick is 4 wide. At the hedge is Disco Man, sits in 5th. Dropping back is Patrick Joseph, being passed by On Cruise Control, who now settles in. Campaigners Gold is towards the back with Mad Patriot. Bolente is the trailer. Ganesh trying to run on as well. Less than a half mile to go. It's our Cat Daddy with the lead. Our Cat Daddy lets it out a notch. Perp up on the outside is being hustled along. Disco Man needs a way through. Fried Bologna is trying to make up some ground. Also on cruise control from fifth. They start to separate. Less than a quarter mile to go. It's our Cat Daddy still the one to catch. Our Cat Daddy, Perp, Disco Man on cruise control. Fried Bologna is trying to roll down the center of the race course. Our Cat Daddy kicks for home with a furlong left to go. Disco Man, Perp also running on. Here comes on cruise control and out wider Fried Bologna. Our Cat Daddy has the lead. Our Cat Daddy's going to win, and it's a jackpot in the Rainbow Six. Our Cat Daddy, Disco Man, Perp, Campaigners Gold, and on cruise control finish fifth. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Number 10, Our Cat Daddy. It's another wire-to-wire winner on the turf. This one ridden by Edgard Zayas, trained by Ralph Zadie, and owned by Astor Race Group, LLC. Paid $33.20 to win. In the late pick 5, 4 of 5 paid $87.40, and 5 of 5 paid $12,555.65. There was no winner in the Super High 5, so there'll be a carryover of $24,382.83. The pick 6 was hit. The number 10, Our Cat Daddy, was a single for the whole jackpot. 6 of 6 paid $141,853.12.
And that's it for today. We are dark for the next 4 days, and we'll be back for live racing on Friday. We wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving and very thankful for all of you for joining us here at Gulfstream Park West.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.